You know what nobody warned you about? Not the big financial mistakes, not the impulse purchases you regret. The thing that quietly wrecks most family budgets is so slow, so invisible, so completely normal looking that by the time you notice it, it's already been working against you for years. And the worst part? It uses the exact same mechanism that was supposed to make you wealthy. We all know compound interest. Put money in early, leave it alone, and time does the heavy lifting. The earlier you start, the more powerful it gets. Everyone says it. It's true. But here's the thing they never say: compounding doesn't care which direction it's pointed. And in most households, in most completely normal, not extravagant, just trying to get by households, it's pointed directly at your wallet. And it has been for years. It doesn't start with a bad decision. It starts with a raise. Suddenly, the grocery trips feel a little more relaxed. You stop checking the price per unit, you just put it in the cart. It's fine. You earned it. Then the kids' activities start: swimming, football, art class. Each one is 40, 50 a month. Separately, completely reasonable. You're a good parent. Of course you say yes. Then the subscriptions: one streaming service becomes three. The gym you meant to cancel 8 months ago. The app that quietly renewed in November that you completely forgot existed. None of this feels like a decision. It feels like life. But underneath all of it, completely invisible, something is compounding. Small expenses that auto-renew, habits that auto-expand, standards that auto-normalize year after year after year, and your brain adapted to every single step. That's the cruelest part. It never felt like a warning. There was no alarm, no moment where you thought, wait, something is wrong here. It just felt like Tuesday. I see this in so many families. The income goes up, the life gets bigger to match it, and then someone, usually late at night, when the house is quiet, opens a banking app and just stares at it, doing the math again, wondering why it still doesn't add up, why saving still feels impossible when they're earning more than they ever have. That's not a budgeting failure. That's compounding, working silently, consistently, in the wrong direction. Here's the reframe that changes everything. Your lifestyle compounds exactly like an investment does. If you let small expenses grow unchecked, consistently, over time, the system compounds against you. If you consistently question, reset, and redirect, even small amounts, the system starts moving the other way. Not because of one dramatic cut, not because of a big sacrifice, because of direction. Sustained over time, that is literally the same principle, just pointed somewhere useful. Nobody sits you down when you're young and says, your comfort will compound just as reliably as your savings can. They teach you about the magic of getting in early. They don't teach you about the cost of getting comfortable. Both are real, both are powerful. And right now in your household, both are happening, whether you're watching them or not. The families who get ahead aren't always the ones earning the most. They're the ones who looked at the direction their system was moving and made a deliberate choice about it. That's the whole thing. That's the lie nobody told you early enough. If you recognize your own household somewhere in this video, tell me in the comments which part hit closest to home. And if you want to keep seeing this kind of thinking, subscribe every week right here. I'll see you in the next one.